Yay! We are live. Okay, so today I am doing a photo shoot and I am gonna be half naked in my underwear. I'm doing it as like a self-love photo shoot. And the reason I'm explaining this is because in the past, first of all, I probably would have never, ever signed up to do this. And I wouldn't have had the confidence or the drive to celebrate my body in that way. But also I would have been so obsessed with my body leading up to it. I would have exercised night and day. I would have restricted my food so much. I would have woken up this morning, skipped breakfast, probably skipped dinner last night, and got on the floor and did abs. And I just woke up this morning and I looked in the mirror and I was like, whoa. And I just celebrated how this time I didn't even once think about doing any of that. This past week, knowing that I have this photo shoot today where I'm gonna have half of my clothes off, I worked out only twice this week. Once I went on a 10-minute run. The other time I did some like things stepping up onto basically I did some leg exercises. And last night at 8 p.m. I had 3 tacos, I had chips and salsa, and I had some dates for dessert. And then this morning I woke up and I looked in the mirror, and here's the thing. I didn't look in the mirror and say, oh my God, I love my body, I can't wait to get it photographed. But I looked in the mirror and I said, whoa, I am doing this today. And you know what? I am so grateful and I am so thankful for my relationship with my body, and I fully accept you, even though sometimes I'll see things and it's not like I'm absolutely in love with the way I look, but it's that I fully honor and accept my body, and that is really what I think we are so hungry for is acceptance and worthiness and love. And if we can never get to that place where we fundamentally accept our bodies, then we're always going to be reaching for a then, right? It's like, when I look this way, then I'll feel good, then I'll feel worthy, then I can have that relationship and that success and I can start my business. But that then will never come. Trust me, I did it for so long. And it's like you make some sort of change and there's always that next thing. And here's the deal is like, no matter what, we are aging. We're going to have wrinkles. We're not going to be obsessed with the way we look. But we can get to a place where we fundamentally accept ourselves anyway so that it doesn't derail our lives. And I know I used to see people talk like this and I'm like, they're lying. But I promise you, I'm not lying. And this is so possible for you. If it was possible for me, it's so possible for you. So how do you fundamentally accept yourself and your body and move on so that you're not doing those disordered behaviors and you're not numbing out and all of that? Well, there's 2 main ways. The first way is to connect to your energetic body, right? So you guys have been seeing me post a lot that we are not these meat suits. This is just like a meat suit carrying your soul and your spirit. And there is this energetic part of you that you can't see, but you can feel, right? Like, you know, when you feel good or when you feel inspired, you can't physically see that, but you can feel it, right? So we want to deepen that connection. And then the second step is to figure out, okay, what are you really hungry for? So back when I would binge eat, or I would restrict, or anytime I would stop that, it's like I would numb out on shopping or on sleeping, right? Or on social media. What are you really hungry for? Because it's not those external things. There's things that your soul is so hungry for. And some things that have really helped fill my soul up is finding my purpose and my passion, acceptance, self-love, worthiness, confidence, presence, relaxation, allowing us to be where we are. And when we're able to change our beliefs and understand ourselves and what our soul really wants, and know how have the tools to give our souls that's when we stop the numbing out, the disordered eating. We can accept and honor ourselves. And what's so cool about that is it shifts our entire life, right? If you're feeling worthy and good and confident and purposeful, you're going to attract people and scenarios and situations that match that, right? That's like basic manifestation 101. You attract what you are. So what's so cool about this work that I do, and I'm gonna help you experience it in a moment, is that I help you feel good, and then just naturally you start to shift your entire external world, but that's not what fills you anymore. That's just the cherry on top, which is just, it's so cool. It's so cool. So let's do this now, okay? So go ahead and take a seat and get nice and comfortable. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna help you actually feel the energy in your hands and help create some inspiration and connection with yourself, okay? So go ahead and get nice and comfy and just relax. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Taking another nice deep breath in through your nose, feeling your belly and chest expand. And as you exhale, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your forehead, relaxing your jaw. And imagine your feet or your butt being rooted into the earth, maybe with a tree trunk or a beam of light or a string. It's just grounding you deep into the earth. Maybe you feel a little more present now. And now imagine you're sitting in your mind. You're sitting on a nice comfy chair and it's quiet in your mind. You don't hear any noise. It's just very peaceful. And if any thoughts come in your mind, you just watch them. You can see through your eyelids, and you just watch them float by like a cloud. You don't need to do anything or be anywhere. You're just sitting here in the stillness, in the peace, in the presence. And now think of something that excites you. Something that maybe you've longed to do for a while. And if any fears or beliefs like, I can't do that, come in your mind, just let those float by like a cloud without attaching to them. Just think of this thing that excites you. And now picture yourself mastering this thing. You get good at it. You love it more and more as each day goes on. You begin to even share it with the world. And just by being yourself, doing this thing that you love, people are being happier. Their hearts are getting happier. They're smiling more just by you doing this thing that makes you so happy. And maybe some thoughts come in your minds like, well, I should be doing this though. I should be doing that. Just let those float by too. Just stay in this feeling. And now noticing a white light coming into your head, strengthening that excitement, that passion, that enthusiasm. Maybe you feel some tingles in your body. And now while you still focus on that light flowing into your head and grounding you into the ground, you're gonna open your eyes. And you're going to look down at your hands like this and just imagine that there's a ball of energy in between your hands. And I just say imagine because although it's real, it helps you picture it, right? Because you can't see it. So just imagine that there's this energy, white light in between your hands, and just notice what you feel. You can start to move your hands in and out if you want. And what you're gonna feel, and everyone feels the same thing, is maybe some heat, maybe some tingling in your hands. Maybe you feel some pressure when you move your hands in and out. And now that you're starting to think, am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong? Just come back to the light flowing out of your hands and picturing that ball. And now think of that thing again that excites you. And notice how it feels stronger. And now take a nice inhale through your nose and notice how it grows. Inhaling again and feeling the energy expand. Inhaling again and feeling it expand even more. And now closing your eyes, keeping this energy in your hands, and thinking of a fear that you have that relates to this thing that excites you. Maybe it's that people will judge you, or that they won't love you, or that you're not good enough. And think, where in my body am I holding this fear? Don't overthink it. Your body is so much smarter than your mind, so it's probably the first place you thought. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this loving energy and we're gonna flow it into that area. So just start to slowly move this energy into that area of your body. Imagine it releasing all fears and limiting beliefs and filling that area with love and light and white energy. See that light in that area of your body and feel that passion and enthusiasm again. Think of that thing that excites you and send all of that energy to that area of your body. And now we are done. So what we just did is I helped you quiet your mind and hear from your intuition. Your intuition is always gonna guide you to something that feels good, right? I always say life gets to be easy, and it's because we get to live a life that feels good and fun and in flow. If we think that that's not true, it's because we have adopted all of these beliefs that we should be doing something, or we need to do something someone else's way, but that's just not true. And learning how to let go of that and tune into your intuition helps us accept our bodies the way they are and accept us the way we are, right? And also what we did is a lot of times this energy in our system it has been in our body even from birth. Like we can pick it up from our moms, these fears and these limiting beliefs. So this energy is so much smarter than our brains could ever be. And we're just healing that part of our body. I did this yesterday with some clients, and this one woman had a headache and a migraine all day, and she put the energy into her head, and the headache went away like that. So it's so cool. Our energy bodies know how to heal us. So what is so incredible about this work that I do is not only are you fully learning to accept and honor yourself, stop the self-sabotaging, create habits that make you feel good and healthy and alive, but you're also doing all of this energy work, which is going to help heal your body. It's going to help you improve your relationships. It's going to help you find your purpose and your passion. It's just going to it's going to improve your entire life. It's so incredible. So if this sounds like something that you want to dive deeper into, and you really want to embody and master all of these tools, then apply for my Becoming Magnetic Masterclass. The link is in my bio. We are going to really embody all this energy work. There's so much. It's so cool. And if you have any questions, shoot me a message. Oh, thank you, Dr. Clay. You're awesome too. Okay. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And yeah, DM me if you have any questions. I love you. I love you. I love you.